So you're thinking about buying or building a new construction home in Louisville, Kentucky? Well, today I'm going to take you through another amazing home in a neighborhood called Sanctuary Falls. You've been here with me before if you subscribe to our channel, but you've not seen this beauty yet. This development is exploding, and you're not going to believe the worry-free lifestyle this part of the development offers. Be sure to stick around to the end because I have a big surprise for you relating to interest rate and cash option incentives. So come take a look with me. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel, be sure and hit the like button, the subscribe button, and ring that little bell so you'll be one of the first to know everything there is to know about living in Louisville, Kentucky. My name is Tim Hollenden, and me and my entire team do videos like this for people just like you, just to be informative, just to let you know what it's like to live in Louisville, Kentucky and the surrounding areas. So whether it's 6 days, 6 weeks, or heck, even 6 months before you plan on making a move, simply give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom appointment. We get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you every single day, and we absolutely love it. So as I mentioned today, we're going to take you through a home in Sanctuary Falls in Prospect, Kentucky. We're going to take you through the Avondale floor plan by Elite Builders. This particular home is in the Jefferson County section of Sanctuary Falls, and this home is in their Serenity Garden series. What's that mean? This means the HOA takes care of the grass cutting, fertilization, irrigation, mulching around the plant, trash, recycling, and more. And all that for just $180 a month. This floor plan starts out in the 600s and a lot of worry-free living for the money. This home, however, is the model home and includes a lot of extras and can be rebuilt on one of only 7 remaining lots for around $750,000 to $800,000. And these remaining lots are walkouts, so that adds some of the additional cost, but in return you get an amazing finished natural walkout lower level. Now this is a 1-story home, and there are 3 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, 2-car garage, and it's 3,200 total finished square feet. It's 1940 above and about 1260 finished in the lower level. So you're not going to want to miss out on this tour. Let's get started. Okay, everybody, let's tour the beautiful Avondale model in Sanctuary Falls in the Garden series. Nice foyer. And first thing I notice, and that's a little bit unusual, but there's a tray ceiling in the foyer. Don't see that a whole lot. Here to my left, we'll come back to that bathroom, but this is the first bedroom. Good size room. That's a queen size bed, and looks to be about 20-inch nightstands, ceiling fan, crown molding, double closet. That's just a reach-in closet, so I'm not going to open that. You've seen those before. There's a linen closet right off this side of the house, right next to this full bath. I love the tile when they put it up vertically. I think it adds a whole different dimension to the space. But got black fixtures, got a quartz sink, square bowl, ceramic tile floors. Lots of added natural light over the shower area. Always a bonus. This goes to the finished lower level. We'll do that last. Got a coat closet right here in the foyer. And that goes off to the primary suite. I'll show you that in a minute, but we're going to go on into the kitchen and great room area. First of all, there's a added little dry bar here in the corner. Beautiful open space. Look at all that light. This plan does not have a pantry, but it does have this huge double pantry cabinet right there. almost floor to ceiling. Looks like it's about 8 feet of the 9 feet space. 3-door fridge. We got quartz countertops, gas cooktop, nice range hood, built-in oven and microwave, and center island with dishwasher. And this dining area over here, ladies and gentlemen, is huge. They've only got 6 chairs around this table, but golly, you could add a couple of leaves to that thing. Look at all this space we've got all the way back here. Now, one of the other upgrades they did on this model is they added 7 feet, and that's what you're seeing right here, about a foot left of that window all the way to this back wall. They added 7 feet, which makes this a whole lot larger. There's a nice view of all the built-ins. That's a gas fireplace, ceramic tile surround and mantle. Let's take a quick peek out back. And this model is on a corner lot. So I want to address that with you. Some people just kind of get shocked if they buy a house on a corner and doesn't have houses on either side yet, but that house is one lot away. So there's a lot between where I'm standing and the brick wall of that house. And they've got 5-foot side setbacks back here. So about 10 feet from that wall, another house is going to start, and it's going to come all the way to that sidewalk where it ends is generally where they stop the property line. So you've probably got 20 feet-ish, but meet me out here. I'll show you that property line, give you a sense on how close that house would be. And then you've got the same thing over there on the right side of this house between the white brick house and here. Now, this is no big deal. I just like to be completely transparent with my clients. I don't want you to be shocked if you buy a house on the corner. I mean, people buy houses on the corner all the time, but in this case, they put models on the corner, and then they don't build until the very, very end, the 2 houses on either side of it. So I just want to set your expectation. And I love the screened-in porch that we're in, by the way. Got a nice big table here in the center. Definitely going to get a lot of nice breeze coming through here. Ceiling fan. And corner lots are usually bigger. I mean, that's the good side. You know, we're on the corner here, and look at all that side yard space you've got until the sidewalk and the road. So let's head back in, finish out the great room, dining area, kitchen, and head over to the primary suite. By the way, all these floors are engineered hardwood. Very, very durable. There's a little better view of that dry bar that I kind of passed by when we walked in. Nice little added space. Okay, let's head to the primary. So straight ahead is the bath. We'll hit that after the bedroom. Now here we have a reach-in closet on the left. And got a nice walk-in here on the right. Every time I show houses like this to a couple, and if it's a male and a female, the lady always says, "That's mine." You get the other one, sir. So here's the primary bedroom. Again, this is 7 feet larger. They added 7 feet all the way across the back of the house. So this is a little bit bigger than the typical plan, and part of the reason for the price upgrade, in addition to, I mentioned in the intro that there's only 7 lots left, and they're all walkouts. So a walkout lot adds a premium cost too, because you've got all that extra brick and windows and all that in the walkout lower level, but really makes for a beautiful lower level. But this is a good size room. Huge nightstands, king size bed, lots of light. And then we came from the right, and we're going to go to the left now into the primary bathroom. We've got nice ceramic tile. We've got a linen cabinet there on the left end. We've got quartz countertops with really nice veining running through it. Dual bowl. Again, black plumbing fixtures. Got a private toilet room. And look at that shower. You could put 6 people in there easily. Not that you'd want to, but it's big. Nice bench seat on the left end. Again, they've mounted the tile vertically all the way to the ceiling. Got a separate rain head at the top. So you got two fixtures that you can turn on and off there. And then we circle back through the laundry room. So this is super convenient to the primary suite. Got huge washer and dryer in here, and nice laundry sink. I'll show it to you from the other perspective as well. And this goes out to the garage. I won't go out there. That's actually the sales office right now. And one last quick look on the main floor to how open and airy and bright this is. And then let's run downstairs. This is very well lit with that natural light. There we go. First thing we see is a nice little wet bar. Panning to the left, got a nice family room area, game room in the background. Nicely done columns, centering the couch between the columns. People don't like those columns anyway usually, so it's nice to try to use them as a separator from one room area to the next. So they've got all this set up as a game area. Game table back there. This is just huge. And that's not all. Here we have our lower level full bath. Again, quartz countertop, square sink, ceramic tile floors. Got fiberglass tub and shower surround in this case instead of the ceramic tile. That's fairly typical with this particular builder. And then we've got carpet in the lower level bedroom. And this is a legal bedroom. That is an egress window. That means basically fire personnel has to be able to get through that window with full gear on. And obviously you've got to be able to get out as well. So the height off the floor matters, and the area of the space that you would be crawling through in the event of a fire is the other parameter. I can't remember those exact square footage requirements, but if you'd like that information, let me know. Very nice bedroom. Linen closet for the lower level bath. And this goes into the unfinished space, if I remember right. Yep. Pretty typical. This is usually a 200 amp service. Yep. There's still plenty of room in the panel to finish more of the basement. That's an AT&T fiber connection. There's also Spectrum if you want high-speed internet. Both carriers are available in this development. I just love the open feel of this room. All right, we'll head into the other side of the unfinished basement and start to wrap this up. Got storage under the step. That's the door to the right. All right. Basically furnace room. This is a one-story, so no fancy dampering, for multiple levels or anything like that. There's your upflush pump over in the corner there for the lower level water that gets pumped up into the sewer and out to the road. That's a gas furnace, electric water heater. And this is the area that butts up to the front porch. And this has a sump pump as well. And that is the roughed in radon mitigation system if ever needed. You'll want to get a home inspection on any home that's purchased and always do a radon test. And And if there is radon gas detected in the home, it's really simple to add a fan to that pipe to make that an active system instead of a passive system, and it'll literally suck all the air out from underneath the slab and get rid of any radon in the house. So that is about it. We'll finish up here with one more pan of the lower level, and I will see you back outside to wrap up. All right, guys, that's about going to do it for our video today of the beautiful Sanctuary Falls neighborhood in the Garden Series section in the Avondale floor plan in Prospect, Kentucky. This neighborhood is just minutes from the Snyder Freeway and the Paddock Shops, so you can easily get anywhere you want in a short amount of time. There's also an abundance of shopping, grocery stores, medical care, including the new Publix grocery store that just opened right up on the corner, and a new Kroger that opened across the street from the Publix about a year ago. You're also right next to Norton Commons and all it has to offer. Now, I know I asked you to stick around to the end for a surprise, so listen. They're offering some pretty special financing right now. You can get rates as low as 4.99%. Also, give me a call because for a limited time, I can get you up to $10,000 in design center upgrades. Yep, a 10K discount. You can also get $5,000 in closing credit if you use the builder's preferred lender. And don't worry, their rates, I'm told, are very competitive. Of course, you can use whatever lender you choose. Just reach out to us and we can cover all the details. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and remember, if this is your first time to the channel, be sure and hit the like button, the subscribe button, and ring that little bell so that you can be one of the first to be notified about everything going on in living in Louisville, Kentucky and all the surrounding areas. Until next time, I hope to see you around town.